welcome back. Thanks for tuning in to Wayne Fan Company. I'm Shelly.
I'm Desiree.
I'm Brandon.
So, let's get real.
Let's do it. What a show.
There's a lot, there's a lot going on in the world. I have been perusing through the internet of it all, trying to find out what's interesting and happening in the world, and I have come across a few things that have just, I don't know, I feel like they've piqued my interest and sparked my mind and made me feel just some type of way about what's going on in America today. So we need to talk about some, I would call it policing while black issues, because policing while black seems to be way more aggressive than it should be, I guess you would say, in my opinion. And I'm going to just talk about a couple of instances. So recently in, I would say, Tucson, fucking Arizona. Pima County area.
Right in the backyard.
Not too far away. The police decided to chastise, assault, batter, berate these young children, 15 and 16-year-olds, in my mind, because that's literally their ages. And one of them happened to be a disabled child. Like, this child has no full, no full limbs. Like, I don't want to say that's a detriment to this child, because I don't want to go down that road. I don't want to go down that road, and I'm not going to say we're going to go down that road. But I need to understand what the frick is going on here. Like, if this is what we're going to have to keep dealing with, I feel like we need to, I just don't know. Like, what do you think? I'm befuddled by that.
This is what we're going to have to keep dealing with, because for one, it's just like they were already in like a group home or whatever, and they still got arrested for disorderly conduct. Like, how much disorder can somebody in that state
and went to
do?
juvie.
Oh, yeah, they are. And this happened a couple of months ago, but we're just now getting the camera footage. So get your Googles on.
If you haven't seen it, Google it. It's important to Google sometimes. Like, you might have to do a deep dive, but you will find it. And you're going to be shocked and awed. And I hope you're shocked and awed, because it's not that one incident.
They didn't even just abuse the guy who was handicapped, the disabled dude. They abused the guy that was recording too. Like, showed him he didn't refuse arrest, still got his head knocked up against the wall. Like,
that's wild. And the video's 8 minutes, and like, now there's an internal investigation, and I always
like they didn't have body cameras.
I'm just not understanding like why no one knew about this 2 months ago or a few months, however long it fucking happened. Pardon my French. Someone should have known. Someone should have already been on this. Like, I should not at this moment be finding out about something that's completely irate and ignorant of people. Like, I just understand, like, as a police officer, I believe the police are a good thing. I do not have any animosity towards them, but I believe they need to protect and serve all of the people, not just some of the people.
They're not gonna do that.
You cannot chastise a group of people based on the color of their skin, because I do not think that is right. That is not how you judge a person, because trust me, there are a lot of bad people of all types of skin colors, all types of religions, all types of sexual orientations, and this was not one of those situations that warranted that type of action.
That type of action is right.
There are times when you do need to warrant that type of action as a police officer.
If your life is in danger.
But I just feel like they're always feeling like their lives are in danger. And if you feel that way, maybe you are in the wrong field.
You're in the wrong field.
You should not be a police officer, because it's stupid. And that's not even the only thing that's happened in the policing issue while black, because we've also had a moment of a man being arrested for eating a sandwich on a train platform. What?
Harassed for that.
What
It's just like, it's bad, man.
Arrested. You would think he would get a citation or maybe like
Why am I getting a citation for eating a
ticket?
fucking sandwich?
I mean, there might be even though the officer never showed the sign, I'm just trying to play devil's advocate.
I'm eating a sandwich. I'm getting ready to go to work. I got a long day. I would like to start the best meal of the day is breakfast. I'm sorry. We all know that no matter what skin color you have, whatever you are, you should definitely eat your breakfast. Get you some cream of wheat, some grits, I don't know, whatever you like. Eggs, bacon, cheese, added, vegan, fruit, oatmeal, whatever you want. But you should definitely be able to have your breakfast meal before you go to work. Because you're going to need that energy to get through the rest of your gosh darn day.
No, because niggas is getting arrested.
And
I'm getting arrested.
Los Angeles, was it? Was that it?
Yeah, somewhere in Cali.
Oh my goodness.
What?
So, okay, so let's
The most liberal of the goddamn
if that
state.
is a law, like if that is a law, like jaywalking's a law.
Jaywalking is a law,
Spitting
though.
on
Yeah.
the sidewalk is a law.
Some places.
Some places. So in some places, obviously California, if that is right, like come on now, like that's just some petty
But
shit.
That
It-
should only be a citation. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like I shouldn't
There
be
are
walking away in
better
handcuffs
ways.
because of eating
I
breakfast.
still
That's
say there are
crazy.
better ways to handle it. Like I should not get arrested
Hey, sorry, put that
for
paper in
eating
your
a
backpack. Thank
breakfast
you.
sandwich. Like if I get arrested for eating a breakfast sandwich, I promise you I'm not going peacefully, so they're gonna take me for disorderly conduct
That's pretty bad, man.
and all these other charges. Like I'm getting a bunch of other charges for eating a goddamn breakfast sandwich because I don't.
Oh,
why are
yeah,
you touching
Because
me?
he tried to charge him with resisting arrest too. So
I'm gonna resist arrest. I'm eating my breakfast sandwich and I gotta get to work. Don't touch me.
And you about to
Why are
miss
you
my
bothering me?
motherfucking
I must have missed
train.
this bus. I got to go. This train, like I don't care. I got to go. Leave me alone. I'm not attacking nobody. Police are just there for when actual incidents happen. Like why are police creating
Actual
incidents?
They're
Like,
creating. That's
They're
a good way to
creating
put it.
incidents.
That's a good way to
Like
put
you,
it.
like that police officer created this incident. Like he did not de-escalate.
Nobody called him.
No one called you to the
Nobody
scene
was
of this
bothered.
issue. No one's being bothered by you having a breakfast sandwich. I don't care. You all got breakfast sandwiches right now, and I still am not going to stop doing what I'm doing because I have a thing to do, and I'm not going to chastise and or harass you while you have your sandwich because you
While
might be
somebody is
hungry.
probably getting on the train for free. Like,
Someone done some real criminal. Like, why you're bothering this young man, this young black man? Like, someone has just stabbed somebody on that same train track. In my opinion, that's exactly what just happened. Like, so you just missed someone getting stabbed because you're worried about a sandwich.
A damn sandwich. Like come
What
on.
the fuck?
This is it.
His dick is out.
This is
I
it.
thought-
Arrest him.
arrest that guy.
Yeah, this is
What the
really-
fuck?
This is really America, man. This is
Fuck it. I'm sorry. I just
feel
don't
like
understand.
that. I feel like when the other officers even showed up, like they didn't even ask to see the footage.
Did they show up with the damn SWAT team? Like
They
what-
showed they
what
was
the fuck?
about 4 or 5 deep, and
As
he
they
had no
always
choice but to
are.
go with him. Like what the fuck? I
As
can't
they
fight all
always
y'all.
are. And I guess I just have to ask, like, how as black people do we like? Is there a way to get the police to understand that maybe the things they're doing are just not actually helping at all? Like they're there to protect and serve us, all of us citizens, as I said before. And I just think they're doing a disservice to a very large community of people of color way too many times than not. And it's bothersome to me because I want to root for the police and first responders all day because I'm glad that we have them. But I would not want you to chastise and or abuse and or denigrate me in any way, shape, and or form.
Anyway,
You call the police, you gonna end up
If
getting
I
one shot.
I don't want to be another name on the wall of people who are no longer here due to people calling the police. And I feel like as a black person,
That's
it's
gonna put you first in line to
nerve-wracking.
get
And
a
I don't want to be first in line because I want, like, if I need the service of the police, I feel like I should be able to call them when I actually need them. Like, I've had times when I've needed them and I have called. I mean, I personally have never been disrespected by a police officer. And I would hope in my next few decades of life on this planet that it never happens, because if it ever
You never
happens...
know when it's gonna happen.
And you never know, because, I mean, I go through life knowing that my skin color may warrant some animosity from some person and or another. And I would just hope that's not the officer of the law, especially when I need them.
If all else fails, play the victim. Pass the fuck out. Don't move. Don't touch nothing. Just play the fucking victim. Because at least if somebody's recording, we can see that, you know what I'm saying? Nobody resisted nothing. They don't have nothing. Just play dead. I don't know. I don't know. Like, when you don't even know what to give somebody.
I'm going to say it like this. Officers out there, I would like for you to all do your duty. Protect and serve as you should, and understand that people of a different color don't actually maybe mean you any harm.
Everyone's not a threat.
Everyone is not a threat, and maybe you should just take a deeper look inside yourself and find out where this animosity is coming from, because it's stupid and it needs to change. And thinking about things that need to change is I need to talk about a misogynistic, deep-seated, ignorant thought point in my mind. And it's baffling to go from talking about policing to talking about this, because I feel like this is a different type of policing. This is a policing of a young woman's body. And I feel that's even more deeply rooted and deep-seated controversy in our culture as people, and it's bothersome. So I'm going to have to talk about T.I. having to decide that he needs to go to his daughter's gynecological visits to prove that she is a virgin and that her hymen is still intact. And as a person who is in the medical field, I understand that I know that doctor is probably not telling him the truth, and I'm glad that whatever that doctor's doing, do whatever you do.
He can't be violating HIPAA that bad.
The doctor will never violate HIPAA that bad, because this is a young woman. She is an adult. You do not get to ask and go to the gynecological visits. Like, why are you chastising her for being a young woman? Like, I do not believe that women, like, I understand that we let boys and men do whatever the frick they want, but if we're going to allow that, we should let young women do whatever the frick they want, and we should give them the tools to understand what they want and what they do not want. Because they should have all faculties to be able to say, I do not want this, or I want this. I'm not going to chastise you for something, and or if you're my daughter, I'm not going to put it on blast that I go to your visits to the doctor. Like, what?
Part. Like, you just told the whole world.
I think he was just talking like just regular about it, just not really thinking like, oh, some Kanye, like not knowing the impact it will actually have on the masses. But
it had an impact.
It had a big impact.
It had an impact.
Like it made me think about it.
I definitely think he's still one of the most well-spoken people out there, but like,
I don't think he's the most well-spoken. He is a very well-spoken man. He's not one of the most. There's a lot of others.
Well, yeah, he's just up. Like,
but he's
top
very.
30.
I'm not gonna deny him of his well-spokenness and his
accolades,
like, and who he is.
He's still T.I.
I just want him to understand that is your daughter. You do not do that to your daughter. How? What?
And then put her out
you
there
are
for
her. You are her protector. You are her guardian. Like, when something goes wrong, you fix it. That is your job. You don't do that to her. You don't need to put her business out there. That is no one's business.
The fact that he did that, now that put the heat out on her. That put the target on her back.
Now people want to, like, Pornhub is offering this young woman $1 million to record her losing her virginity. Allegedly. No one says she's a virgin. Allegedly she's a virgin. She might not be. And if she's not, it does not fucking matter, because that's not what he should have told the fucking world.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
She's a beautiful young woman, and I would never do that to my child. That is freaking awful.
Talk about the ultimate disrespect.
What? That's disrespectful on everything. That is what we should be doing.
I just think
if he wants to speak on black issues, that is a freaking black issue. Like, that is a young black woman that you just destroyed. You made everyone look at her as a sexual object when she's not.
But I mean, all his other kids are out here living their life, so I don't understand.
And he chooses to do this to his daughter. I know he's let his sons fuck anything that's fucking walking, and not asking a question.
Oh yeah, guys have it so easy.
So it's stupid to have that double standard, and I will never do that. I get stupid, and I'm very upset
There's
with
such
T.I.
a double standard when
It's
it comes
dumb.
to things
He
like
shouldn't
that.
have that. He shouldn't have it, and he needs to figure it out. And I'm sorry until he figures it out. I just
hope they don't. I just hope they work it out, and then
I hope so. Like, I hope she does not do any
I
type
I
of.
hope she doesn't take the deal. I
Don't
definitely
Do
take the
hope.
not
deal.
do that.
Do not
You are a
take the
beautiful
deal.
young woman. You do not need to do that.
Hopefully she's not spiteful
Do
or bitter.
You live your best life as you are doing right now because you are doing the best you are doing. So,
And Tip, I mean, they're growing up. So,
Tip,
you
she's
know.
a grown
You got more
woman,
than enough
and you
kids to leave them
gotta.
children alone.
You should be able to accept and understand what she's going through and be there for her through it all because you are her dad and that is what
Like,
your
oh my
job
God, then
is.
if that's worse for the 18-year-old, who knows what's coming for the little one?
What? Oh my word!
They still have a baby.
I cannot. I just cannot. And I guess now that we're talking about parenting issues and techniques, there have been some moments. I'm gonna say recently in the sphere of news and internet just I don't know, I want to call it internet blasphemy because some things have happened that I just I have not. This is World Star
2.0.
parents on their own children, and I guess I'm baffled by it. So I'm talking about recently in the news, not even in the news, maybe on like social media, you have seen there have been a couple of videos out there. There's one of this mother beating her son, calling him all types of N-words and everything derogatory possible while at school because he did something wrong. Not only did that happen, and we need to also talk about it because it's wild, I just recently saw a video of a mother curb stomping her 12-year-old daughter after whooping her and in my mind, I was like, whoa. Okay, first off, I didn't want to see this. It just so happened across my page, and I happened to click the video, and I was like, what is going on here, and why are we allowing this to happen? I'm very disappointed that it happens to be black people, because I'm very disappointed, and that is not a black parenting skill that I would ever want to pass on to anyone. That is not what we should be doing to our children.
It's only black folks.
And I'm very disappointed that it happens to be black people because I'm an advocate for black people all day, every day. I believe we have everything that we need to achieve what we need. Yes, there are obstacles in our way and we will overcome them because we will overcome. But what we will not overcome is beating and denigrating our own children.
Yeah, that's just way too far, right?
Traumatizing them because we feel some type of way about some type of issue.
Traumatizing,
embarrassing. Like, what are you doing?
Just all the negatives.
I should not see any of this on the social media. And first off, you should never curb stomp your child. If you are curb stomping your child, that means they have thrown hands on you, and you have to remind them who they are and who you are. That child, that young
evidence, none of that looked like it happened.
That young girl did not touch her mother whatsoever. So she did not warrant that type of an abusive situation. And I would not want to take that child away from her mother because the foster care system is not all that's fucking cracked up to be. Especially not for young black children.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, are these single mothers that are doing this? Like, these are all like, where are the? You want to ask, like, where the fuck is these?
Are they that frustrated? I get it. It's hard. Parent? There's got to be some. Like, I mean, I don't know if the other parent's not involved. I can say that the other parent's not involved.
I feel like they're taking it out on the kids, though.
It's stupid that they're taking it out on the kids. Like, it's weird. It's sad. It's disheartening.
Like, the fact that you went down to a school with a belt in 2019 is...
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
got recorded?
I mean, that's like definitely some stuff that went down back in the 90s. Like,
what?
Yeah, in the 90s.
Like,
in the 80s, but we don't do that no more. We're not about that life.
No more. That's like about the time where they was trying to incorporate, you know what I mean, the teachers and shit with the paddles. And
no, that was after that.
After.
It was around that time, though.
But niggas was really getting paddled in like the 70s, the 60s.
But I'm saying to where the parents will go up there too, like, you know what I mean? They ain't doing this shit right.
It's just, I want.
That was the end of that time. It was in the 90s.
I want our people to understand that we need to do a lot better because that is not what we do. I do not believe that's what you need to do to discipline a child. There are multiple ways to discipline children nowadays, and that is not one of them that you should ever have to use.
There's so many parenting classes out there, just
There's
apps and
don't read a book
and books, and then the library.
That's not what you need to do.
There, so I just don't.
I mean, but you don't even have to go to a parenting class to know that you should not be beating down your child. Your child should feel like you are the safest person in the world because the world is going to beat them down. And if you raise your child right, they're going to understand that the world is going to try to destroy you. But I'm here to help you move forward.
That's it, man. You can't.
I cannot tell you that
Assist
the world. Like I'm not going to help the
Can't
world
assist the
beat
world.
you down.
Your life's not that long.
No, I'm not going to get to be here for all of it. So I'm not going to help the world beat you down because it's going to beat you down. It's going to try to eat you up. And I want you to come to me when it's trying to eat you up.
That's right, man. So we just got to do better.
We got to do better. I'm sorry. We
It
have to
looks
do
so
better.
bad on camera.
It looks bad.
We
I'm
are
sorry, it
just in
doesn't look
this whole
good.
video
And
age.
I need to
Camera
stop recording
crying.
it.
We're in
Stop.
this video
Stop recording
age,
it. It's
and
stupid.
just
You on
like-
camera dragging him out the lunchroom.
No.
Like, oh my
None
gosh.
of that. Like, don't record you stomping and beating your child. Like, that is what? Stop stomping and beating your children. That is disgusting.
It's
Do that to
disgusting
somebody on the
behavior.
street who's talking crap about
That's
you.
prison behavior.
That's real prison behavior. We are not prisoners. And if you feel like a prisoner, then you need to figure out your own
I
life.
just
Go
don't
for a
feel like
run.
you don't always have to play.
You have to always play the victim.
Yeah, I guess that's it. You
Sorry.
don't always have to play the victim.
You're not the victim.
The child is the victim.
The child is the victim. They didn't ask to be here.
Until they
You
get
brought
18,
them
they
here.
will always
That's
be the
your
victim,
fault.
So I guess it makes sense.
You shouldn't have did it.
So we gotta
If
do
you're
better.
mad, you're mad at yourself. You fucked up. Figure it out. Close your legs.
We gotta do better because that shit
Whoever
is
you are.
sickening to watch.
It's disgusting.
So come on, man.
I don't want to see it
I'm
anymore.
overseeing the videos.
I'm
Too.
overseeing it.
Why
I'm
don't
sorry.
go to fucking
That's
World
not
Star.
Definitely ruins
it's
the
so
day.
bad now. World Star shit is
Don't wanna
getting
see it.
over flooded on my Facebook. Like,
I don't want
come
to see it. I don't want to see it. It's stupid. And I'm just... That's all I have to say about that. I just had to get that off my chest about, recent issues and talking about all these things because I just...
Just stop being caught on camera harassing people anyway. Because
Don't!
we just talked about the Popeyes lady, and she was in there calling them all types of niggas and some more shit.
Ooh, Heavenly
And
Father.
everything else. And then he took that white woman, well, I don't know, he didn't take her out. They went to the parking lot, and you just heard the bones breaking. Like, you can't do that.
He should not have done that. I'm not.
He
I
had
want to
no
say this. I'll say it
business.
like this. He should not have body slammed that old woman, and she should
That
not
old
have
white woman.
that old white
'Cause
woman.
nobody
He
would've
should
body
not.
slammed
I would not
nobody
have body
else.
slammed her. But what she should not have done is walking in there calling them outside of names. I don't understand when people get to think that you have to understand there are now going to be consequences in these coming days. Like, I know if I say something to somebody that they do not like, I'm going to deal with the consequences. It's a given. So I need to be ready. So if I can't, I'm just going to, it's an old school saying, if don't cash a check, your ass can't cash.
That's true.
That's it.
Point blank.
That's true. Because then nobody got time
Sorry.
to be even
Nope.
trying to help you cash it.
Nope. Not going to help you cash it. If you can't cash that shit, put your own ass bitch in and buy it. You're going to feel it later.
We not co-signing for niggas in 2020.
Not helping you. Not
doing
doing
all
it.
that.
We're
Build
getting,
your own credit.
can't help you. Fix it. It's easy. Work on it. I'm just saying. That's just all. That's just what I'm saying. So, I mean, there's been a lot of interesting
It's like Precious in live action.
Oh, wow.
We thought
That's
that shit was
deep.
rough. It's like, but that's what we're watching. It's like Precious in fucking real fucking form. Like, damn,
That's
that
what
shit
it
is still going
man.
on.
It's wild to think
Wow.
about. And it absolutely is. It's wild to think about. Like, I don't want to think about it. I don't even want to. You know what? I just want to. I'm going to say something. I just want you guys to do better. I am here for you.
Please
That's
do
it.
better.
Please.
Seek help.
That's all.
It's
Talk
all.
to somebody.
it's not. Life can be better, and you can make it better, and you should try, especially for our own children. That's all I can say. I'm going to pray
Just
for a lot
the
of
next
people.
generation.
I'm going to pray the next generation figures it out and breaks this cycle of. I just want them to break the cycle because I would never want this. I would never want that for anyone. Like, I didn't experience it as a child. I mean, I've got popped every once in a while, but I've never experienced
Oh, I got hit with some shit.
Like I
it's
mean, but that was
not
because I
like-
was doing something wrong,
Yeah,
and I
that's
needed
what
to
I'm
be
saying,
corrected.
like,
I
you
wasn't.
did
But my
something.
parents at that moment did not beat me to within an inch of my freaking life.
That's true.
I was not given corporal punishment. It was in the house. You got popped twice, and now you
Go
gotta
to
go
your
sit
room.
down. Go to your room.
Get the fuck out my face.
Get out of my face. You knew better. But I did something wrong to begin with, and I knew I did something wrong.
And every time I knew I could have avoided
And
it.
I knew I could have avoided this because they already told me not to do it because I knew better.
So I don't know.
So I've never had that. Like I've never been curb stomped. I've never been beaten in public. It's never
A
happened.
couple of fights, but never from my parents.
Not
in
from my
public.
parents. I've
Not
fought
in
people,
public.
but
I
my
got-
parents aren't beating me in public. They're not beating me down in face of everybody and recording it. Sorry,
It's
I
not
can't.
even public at this point. It's just
Worldwide.
it's worldwide.
The world is going to see this now, and you're loving it.
Like just when
What?
you didn't think public can get any bigger.
The world needs to see this? I don't think so. Not cute. I'm just going to say
And half
that.
these hoes is getting checks.
They're getting shots. And I just...
If
Maybe
they're
it's
not,
just-
then I'm wrong.
I
But
feel a lot of people should be fixed to begin with. Like, I
Not
feel like once
fixed.
you hit like 12, 13, you start your puberty, I feel like people should be fixed. So we don't produce children if you're not ready. If you're not ready, you don't
you
get to
can't
produce
reverse
children.
it.
Yes, you can.
At 12,
Yes, you can.
I don't talk to more.
We're smart enough. We can figure it out. We're working on those fucking sex robots. We can figure it out how to reverse and let you be able to have children after 12. It's a couple snips for guys. Leave women alone, snip a guy. Sew that shit back the fuck up.
I guess I see what you're saying. Just
I believe. Stop
Niggas ain't
fucking
trying to
with
go
this.
all up on
I
that.
mean, in life like that.
And they're not, but something is.
I feel like after you've had 3 kids, you kind of need to like slow it down.
I don't even feel like that. I mean, if you're gonna meet your children to death, then you need to be fixed. That's my personal opinion.
Well,
Sorry. Okay. So, anyways, after we just talked about some deep shit,
random off topic, but hey.
random off topic. You gotta go a little off topic every once in a while, and I love that. So, and as we go off topic, we always just go. We go a little bit even more off topic some days, and we talk about, what are you thinking? Like, because, we're all different people, and we all have a different thought. And there's some things that are just going on that you might be thinking about. And I just want to know what you thinking, Dad.
Oh, so my week's what you thinking is shout out to everybody who makes their appointments and cancels their appointments if you don't need your appointment. Because there's always somebody on standby. And if you don't cancel that appointment, the person done missed out on their money and somebody else done missed out on the service. So I just want to say, just shout out to the people who are actively canceling appointments. They're paying the
Shout
deposits.
out.
Because if you can't make it, either cancel it or do a walk-in. These it's just simple rules. So I just thank you for all those people who follow that rule.
I like that. I like it. I'm here for it. I'm not. Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Shout out to the
What about you,
cancellation.
Brandon?
Right,
What
the
about you? What are you thinking about? Because we got a cancellation. Cancel your appointment.
Cancel your set.
What do you think about?
Well, mine is pretty much for the drivers that are out there. It's a lot
Oh,
of
it's the
drivers.
drivers. They get you every time.
So you know what I'm saying. It's a lot of different stuff that's out there. A lot of you got a lot of different drivers. I don't know how to put it, but my main thing for today is just the right lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's focus on the right lane. Let's put that in. Maybe we can get some words up on the screen and just right lane, the right lane. You know what I'm saying? Because the right lane is just really it's a premise for the right lane. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're just not supposed to be in the right lane. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you know you're going straight, you're gonna be going straight for some time, you know what I'm saying? Maybe some miles or something like that. Like, you should not even be in the right lane.
So you mean like if you're in the right lane and you can either go straight or turn right? If you're going straight, you already should be in the middle lane. So everybody going right should be able to kind
You
of.
shouldn't even be setting yourself up
Okay, that
knowing
makes
you're
sense.
not going to make the light. So you shouldn't even set yourself up for that, because now it's like everybody behind you got their blinker on trying to turn right and shit, and you're just looking like an idiot because it's like you're just not going to go off route and take a detour. So you're going to sit there And then sometimes these lights
In
be
the way.
long as hell. Like they be
They
like
really do.
5-minute lights, and you just sit there. It's just like
We all could have went by now.
we all could have went by now. So just like please, like just like if you don't plan on turning right, just stay in the left lane because you're not gonna make every light. You know what I'm saying? And you're just blocking a lot of shit. So
Thank you. I love all that.
for the drivers,
That's
For the drivers.
for the drivers out there. So.
For the drivers out there, and I love all those. So
Well, what about yours?
I really have a really great deep thought process going on right now, and what's going on with the world and what I'm seeing, and I just at this moment I need to talk to my Black community about their feelings and animosity towards gay people. Because as a Black community, we have a real issue with gay people. We understand that, hey, we are here and we're gonna stay here for a minute.
People though, like let's focus. Like,
So,
that's what it is.
It is people, but
You know
I
what
want
I'm
to speak to
saying?
my Black people who are out there who have an animosity towards people who are not like them. I understand that if you're straight, that I am your ally and I'm here for you. And then when this comes time, I need you to be here for me. Don't denigrate me, because the rest of the world is already trying to get rid of me. Because they're already trying to get rid of
There's
you.
strength in numbers.
Strength in numbers, man.
And I'm always going to
That's
be here for
definitely true.
you. So,
Agreed.
at this moment and point in time, you here for me, I'm here for you. We're going to have to get to the next step, and I'm going to bring you with me. Because that is my job.
We all black,
And we all Black at the end of the
So,
day,
you
because
know what I
that
mean?
rules overall. Because before people see that I'm gay, they see that I'm Black. So I am a Black gay man. And I just need my Black people to be with me a little
Officers gonna know
And
he's
everybody-
black before he's gay.
bit more. Oh, no, I'm going to open my mouth. They're going to be like, oh, he Black. Ah, shit. Amy said hi.
Everybody looks at the cover first.
All Black.
I'm not gonna read anything on this book.
There
I'm
we
gonna
go,
look at the
Bob.
cover. Look at the cover, I'm gonna try
And
it.
that's all I can say. And that's all I want. And
That's real talk.
I'm here
man.
for you guys.
That's
Like,
real
I'm
talk.
just...
So let's just get it together once again.
Find a branch.
Like all this violence against our own and
Not cute.
and you know what I mean, beating your kids
Not
down in
cute.
the street and
You don't like it?
come on,
I
man.
don't like
this
it.
shit is just like a
And
big
so
ass, like,
I didn't mean to leave you on a deep note. That brought us back through it all, but it
because
always
it really
does.
is like
It's
like a sum up.
interconnected, and
it's
I
a
just
sum up. You know,
it's
you
a
know,
summary
everything.
of the information we have heard, and I am here for it. I want us all to be better, and in these coming weeks, as the holidays approach and go past, I feel like just taking a little bit of joy,
Like let's really
taking
get
a little bit
in.
of patience.
Let's really get the 2020 vision going in the year 2020.
See the
Get
new
your eyes
year.
checked.
You feel me?
Get
Like,
some new
let's really-
glasses, get a
It's
new
time.
vision. 2020 is always hindsight,
Like, I
and
really
we have a
want to see
chance to
videos.
change it.
Like my whole dream for this, like 2020, like I really want to see the viral joints. I really want to see a lot of talented shit. Like I really
There's
want to
gonna
see
be a
of
lot.
positive
I'm here
shit.
for it.
I'm sick of
I'm
seeing
here
all
for it.
this negativity. All this, like, it just make our people look bad. Like we're so much bigger than that. We're so much brighter than that.
We can do
Like,
better.
come on, we can do better.
We're gonna do
like,
great. I feel like
you know
we're
what
gonna
I
do
mean?
great.
From wherever you at. I don't
From
care,
wherever
like
you are.
down south and all that. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
love
West
it. I
Coast,
love
East
it.
Coast, it don't matter. Like black, you black. Like, come on.
Hey,
Period.
and we are here. And you know what? I'm just gonna say, thanks for tuning in to Wayne Fan Company. I'm Shelly,
I'm Desiree.
I'm Brandon.
and you know what? This was Better Late Than Never news, guys. You know what? Peace, peace, and
Please
vibes.
subscribe below.